For just over 3 years at Rose Drive, we've been learning to connect with God, to connect with our church, and to connect with our purpose. The experience that's helping us to do this is called Rooted. In Rooted, we're also sharing stories, now over 400 stories. And today, Jenna has agreed to share part of her story with you. A story that began last January when she stepped into Rooted for 10 weeks.
Before Rooted, I was really struggling with my relationship with God, and Rooted really helped me to kind of overcome some of the issues of the past and really look forward and lean into God and trust Him with everything and know that He has a plan.
Trusting God is a process that includes both God and others. In Rooted, we practice these 7 rhythms that are essential to growing in our relationship with Jesus Christ. Daily devotion, prayer, freedom from strongholds, sacrificial generosity, serving the community, sharing your story, and celebrating. These rhythms shared together in Rooted have deep impact in our faith, in our lives, and in our church.
During one of the weeks of Rooted, we really focused in on what was holding us back from our personal relationships with God, and we all dealt with it together and in a close-knit group.
So Jenna took a new step in her faith, and just before Easter, she decided to be baptized.
Baptism to me meant a fresh start, and when Mandy pulled me up out of the water, I felt so clean, like the water had literally rinsed away my sins, and I was new, not only for me personally, but in the eyes of God.
Like Jenna, getting a fresh start and becoming alive to God is exactly what God is doing in Rooted. Is God drawing you to become one of the next people in our church to experience Rooted and take a new step in your relationship with Jesus?